If I had to say one of the things that happens inside of an organization, especially in a senior management team, is that they don't listen to each other. They listen to each other just enough to where they figure out whether they agree or they disagree. And so a lot of ideas just pass by. They don't really have any way of landing and sticking where people say, you know, that's a good idea. And so one of the things that was a turning point and what I had to learn to do with an organization and working with those teams is that I had to develop a relationship with them more than I had to say, this is the knowledge that I had. They had to feel heard. They had to feel listened to. They had to feel valued and respected. And if I didn't do that, no matter how much knowledge I had, how much experience I had, it wouldn't make any difference, because people like to feel heard and they like to feel valued. So one of the things that we do to be able to work with a client, as well as channel partners that we have, and to continue the relationship, is to be able to make sure that we listen to what they say, feedback to what it is that we think they're saying, and we tap the emotional and intellectual wisdom of the people inside the organization. We don't have any special formula other than that. That's it. And a lot of organizations that do consulting don't do that. And they're the gurus. They walk in with all the knowledge. We don't have all the knowledge. Guess where the knowledge is? The knowledge is in the people, within the people inside the organization that drives it forward. And there are stories after stories of companies that have just about gone under. And when they turn it back to the employees and they listen, they use creativity, innovation, it starts flourishing. Harley-Davidson is one of those companies. And so that's really all we do. It sounds rather simple. It's not rocket science, but we just happen to have a process that allows that to happen. And then once that happens, we just put it into a picture so they can look at it and say, oh, well, that's what it looks like. And they feel like they have ownership. They do have ownership in it, and that's how it sustains itself over time. And that organizations eventually become healthy and effective, or they enhance what they already are because they want to, and they feel like somebody's listening to them. And that is the key, that if more consultants understood that, I think that would help everybody. I think it would help the consultants, it helps our organization, and it definitely helps the client that you're working with.